Hello, welcome to another episode of Crafts to Go. I'm Jocelyn and
I'm Mayella.
We want to welcome you for our, unfortunately, I can't believe I'm saying this, Mayella, but it's our last craft of the year.
I thought you were about to say it's the final craft we're ever doing, and I was about to say, no way.
I don't think,
no. This is kind of sad.
It is our last one for the year. I'm sad as well.
Yes, but think about it this way. It's not our final craft we're ever doing, so.
No, that is very true. We'll hopefully be back next year, and it all will be good. Do you want to show the audience of what we are crafting today?
Today we are making apple picture frames.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, well, I don't see the pictures, Mayella.
We
forgot to attach them, so I'm going to be honest, I'll take point blank.
That was on me. I don't make the examples.
No, I did forget, but this is what the underneath looks like, and then it's real simple, and I'll show you how to add the picture at the end.
When I saw this, I can confirm, I thought floorboards when I looked at this. Random Mayella thoughts?
Yeah, always.
Okay,
random.
ready to start?
Yep, let's go ahead and move that over. You want to check and see what is...
Just quietly put that back. So today we have for our supplies. Completely forgot what I was about, but
you gotta open that bag. Wow, words are hard sometimes, everybody. We all know it.
We have our instructions.
Oh, well, don't get rid of them totally, because you know we need to look at some of that.
Actually dropped. And here we go. Let's do this.
Imagine that. She dropped them. Okay, we'll set them there for now.
We have paper plate number 1.
We have a paper plate.
Yeah, we have a paper plate.
What else do we have?
Paintbrush. Painting my nails.
I
don't actually like painting my nails.
So we have a paintbrush.
A new Sharpie. Heck, yes.
Well, new to you, Sharpie. Okay.
We have 10 craft sticks, 9 of them being jumbo, and then one of them we're going to use for glue, and the one we're going to use for glue should be a little noticeably smaller.
Okay.
2 magnets, which...
Yep, they're self-adhesive. Okay, we're not doing a science lesson right now for me. Can you just put them down? Last time we
used magnets. I got to do a science lesson.
You did. We talked all about how they attract and what they attract.
It was a very fun day.
I
also got to keep a few magnets. And I ate 2 of the magnets.
We did.
Let me keep.
All right,
we
what
have
else
now.
is there?
Try to flip it over.
You might want to just. Can you just use your fingers?
No, I can't. I am.
She's going to end up wearing it. Yeah,
okay.
There's nothing.
Oh, jeez. Got it. Okay, we have glue and red paint.
Red paint.
Red paint.
You know, very good. All right.
And we have 2 things that are not included, but you're going to want to have, and actually one of them you need to have. A pair of scissors. Why did I throw them?
Well, everybody, that was exciting. But they're back. Magic.
That was an accident, don't worry.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I think if I just let you hold on
I probably should hold on to those until later.
Well,
all right?
That was funny.
I don't know. We got slippery fingers today, huh, Mayella?
I mean, I was drawing earlier, but like
you weren't cooking or anything.
No.
Did you have like toast with butter on it, maybe?
No, I mean, like I still have like the residue from the pencil.
I
but,
see that.
And also a protective workspace would be preferred, but we don't have one today.
We don't, but...
That is you forgetting, Anne.
I didn't forget. I decided we were just going to be not messy today.
Doesn't sound like that. I mean, I'm sorry. Wrong thing I said. Doesn't sound like me. Okay, let's start. Yeah, let's just start.
Are we ready to start? Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to grab out our paper plate. Now, notice... Mayella came up with this a couple of years ago.
Oh yeah, no wait.
And it was brilliant. Well, yes, you can.
I came up with it. I think this was your last year or the year before.
It was, I think.
And so whenever you're like gluing or painting, you flip the plate over because if you do it like here, it's not gonna lay right. If you do it here though, it will.
It does, and so it works great.
I was a genius.
So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna line up 7 of our 9 jumbo sticks, okay? Side by
3,
side. Hold on, can I
6,
count?
8.
Okay.
3, 6, 8.
Nope, we want 7.
3, 6, 8.
Okay, so I lined them up. Make sure they're straight, so I'm using my other one, and I'm kind of straightening them up with using the side of a different popsicle stick. I'm going to push them together because I want them nice and tight. Okay.
Essentially, just make a square of popsicle sticks.
And then I'm going to get my glue out.
Wait.
You keep adjusting yours. I'm just telling everybody what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and with our small, regular craft stick, we are going to put glue on our 8th jumbo. Now, you don't need to go all the way to the tip. You just need to go from about a 1/2 centimeter across it and leave an extra 1/2 centimeter at the side.
How many people are going to know exactly how much 1/2 centimeter?
Well, I wouldn't say a full pinky. Well, if you have smaller fingers than me, it would be a pinky. We're going to go ahead.
I have very big fingers, so I don't think that would work for me.
And we're going to be generous on the glue, boys and girls, especially if you're using this glue. I know.
I've recently stopped using good amounts of glue, and now you're saying this?
I know, and I just got glue all over my workstation.
My Lord,
so I
you're
know.
worse than me.
I am today. What in the world is
Worse
going
than
on?
me back in the day.
That's okay. So we go ahead.
Back in the day,
I wipe that glue all. Put it down on my lid, and then I'm gonna put my my glued popsicle stick. So the glue is holding those 7 together, and I'm gonna press it down. I left it. Oh my goodness, you're just speeding right along. Then I'm gonna do the same thing with my 9th jumbo stick.
It's because you've been talking.
I have been talking.
You've been talking. I've been working.
Oh. There is the secret. It took us this many years. I don't know. How many years is this filming? What is this, 4?
I think 4 or 5.
Yeah.
No, wait, not 5.
No, or is it
3
3
or
or
4?
4?
3 or 4.
I don't remember.
3 or 4.
And
I'm going to
so,
say I think this is the 3rd year.
All right, and then we're going to put it on the other top, and this is going to allow our jumbo sticks to be stuck together.
Okay.
Now,
We're going to
go ahead. This needs to dry totally before you do the next step. So we're going to go ahead and set this aside.
Switch.
And I'm going
here is what I meant by plate number 2.
Can you make sure you cover your glue for me,
Oh, I'm so
Mayla,
sorry.
before we move on? Because otherwise, I have a feeling we are going to end up with a gluey mess.
And now here's what I meant by plate number 1 earlier. We have a second plate.
Yes, we do have. So we're going to
Excellent.
get our next plate out.
And get some paint also.
And now we're going to get our paint and our
This is
paint
going
brushes
to
because
be-
we're ready to start our next piece. Sorry, now I have a little bit.
Oh, geez.
Miguel and I also, because we knew we
Sharpie.
were doing the painting right on air, we did get a disposable cup, and we went ahead and we
Filled it
with a little bit of water. So as we are done painting with
We're just going to
dip it and just leave it in.
I wonder what color it's going to make. Because don't you have green?
I do have a green.
I have red.
Yep. There are 2 different colors you might get in
What
either.
about yellow?
We didn't do yellow apples. We just
apples are
did the
yellow.
green or the red one. So you will only get 1 color in your kit that you received. Mayla is just doing an example of the red, where I'm doing the example of the green.
Also, it's okay if you get a bit of paint on the bottom sticks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
That's okay.
No. It's a no.
All right. So since we're going to make this look like it's a half-eaten apple,
Happy.
we are only going to do and put paint on some of our popsicle sticks or ends. We're not going to go ahead and paint the whole thing unless you want it to look like a green apple or a red apple. If you want it to look half-eaten like our examples did, you're going to go ahead and
like
only
what
do the
both of
tops
us are
and the
doing.
bottom.
Or so like what both of us are doing.
Yes. Now, the other thing I'm going to give you the heads up, boys and girls,
This paint is thin also.
it is thin. And so you're going to have to do
Multiple coats?
Multiple coats. Yes, Mayella. You know it, man.
Paint consistency you can tell by 2 things. And this may like kind of using the brand of paint if you know how like paint smells. This it's weird.
I don't know if this is an
This is
accurate
me,
thing
or
she's
that's
saying.
just me being crazy,
Well,
which could be it. Or but also
crazy is not the right word, Mayella.
not.
You're not crazy. You have your own Mayella-isms, okay? It's
We're
just how
acting
you work,
like-
and it's all good. All right,
Yeah,
so I get my
that's-
first coat on, and we're only going to show one coat each here of the paint.
Unless, like,
And to
I
build-
can magically...
She's wearing it. I knew it would happen.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's pretty.
it is pretty.
Eh.
All right, so I'm starting on the other
Okay.
side of mine. So
I
again,
am already finishing.
we're tops and bottoms. Now, I'm not going to lie. Mine coated very nice on camera. When you
Okay.
see it on screen, it looks like my paint is coating very nicely.
Look at mine.
And yours, I think, naturally did paint, or it was naturally
is a
thicker.
lot
It's thicker.
Seeable. I think that's the word I'm going with. Is a lot more seeable
It's a
than
lot. Is it easier to see?
seeable. Now I'll be stealing this for a second.
Oh, you just need to, if you're done painting, Mayella, you just need to put it in. I knew she'd play with that cup.
It's me we're talking about.
Oh, I know.
Look at that. That's cool.
I know,
like
you
how
like
paint-
cleaning your brushes.
It's whenever I do painting at our house.
Mm-hmm.
Normally, like once we finish painting, she likes to clean the brushes after.
I do.
And I don't know how many times has a brush been like pretty clean.
Pretty clean a lot because you like to sit there and play in the water.
I do because it becomes a pretty color. And now I want to know what happens if the two colors mix.
It looks like mud.
How do you know that?
Been there, done that.
Then they're done that.
All right, so at this point, I'm happy with my coloring. I've gotten both the top part of my popsicle stick and my bottom part all painted. So
Currently,
I'm
and
done.
I'm attempting to
Gonna-
remove the red.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and put
Wait.
my, I knew she'd play in it. I'm
One
gonna
moment,
cover my
please.
paint so that way hopefully I don't wear it.
Like I did.
And then I'm gonna set these aside
Oh, wait,
because
actually-
again,
It's not too bad of a color.
I'm gonna set this aside.
So I don't accidentally spill it.
And I was meaning our wet paint because this needs to now dry completely.
Hand
So-
plate swap. No, oh geez. Come on. Hit the glue stick.
It's all good. All right.
Kidding me? And now we have item number 3.
Use your napkin, your towels. That's why you have them. All right. So now we have our dry as glue. Or I knew it.
We've had a fun day.
Talking has
Our
been
dry
hard
as
today.
glue.
How about we reverse a couple of those words?
And our glue is dry.
our glue is dry
Not
and
our dry is
our paint is also dry.
our
And
paint
so we are ready for our next step.
our paint is dry?
Well, on our new piece that
Oh,
we just
yeah.
moved in front of us.
Well, I think now it's time you actually trust me with the scissors again.
Are you sure?
I'm not gonna almost attack someone.
All right, because if you're
That
not
was
sure.
an accident.
Okay, I'm going to hand them gently to you. Please make sure you have a firm hand on your scissors. All right, so now what we need to do is we need to make our stem and our leaf.
Well, 1 second, I need to trim up my stem.
All right,
Done.
you can make the directions said to go ahead and do a 1 by 2 inch. You make your stem look like anything you want. It's yours. If you want it to have curves and bend a little, or if
Okay.
you want to adjust it, do whatever you want.
I'm
okay?
using my nail to kind of draw it out, kind of.
All right.
Like it's like a sketch, kind of.
and so
Boop. Perfect.
I'm free-handing my stem here.
Oh, all I'm doing with my stem is just trimming it up a little bit so it's a little bit more of a rectangle.
I decided to put some curve in mine.
Well, I like boring things.
You're
sometimes.
not boring. That's nothing boring. All right, so I have that. And I'm going to cut out my leaf. Again, if you need to trace it, I didn't bring a pen today or pencil just
Actually,
because.
the Sharpie.
Or you could, well, I wouldn't do that because it might bleed through. So you
I
might,
would recommend like using a pencil or something if you have one at your house.
if you want to trace it.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to make this look like a leaf by trimming off a little bit on either side.
Okay, and there.
And now I have my
We are
extra.
amazing at this.
So now we need to get that glue back out. Watch out, Mayella. The stick is your friend. Now, in my example, I put the glue and I did it from the front. Okay.
Okay.
So take a little bit of my glue, making sure I leave my lid closed so I can. Put it on the back piece of your brown foam. You'll want to go ahead and be generous so that way it will hopefully hold.
Hopefully is the best.
It should. Once you have enough glue on it,
drip, drip.
Place it
where you want it to go.
Wherever you want. And then I'm going to put a little bit of glue on my leaf.
Drip, drip.
And I'm going to go ahead, make sure I'm a little generous because I want it to stick.
It dripped.
Oh, well, it'll be okay.
Look.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
Drip.
Definitely is dripping.
Drip,
And then
drip.
I'm going to go ahead and attach my leaf. And then you need to let it dry.
Boop.
Then.
Let dry number, what is this now? 4?
Yeah.
Let dry
4 or
number
5.
4. No, 5. Yeah, no, I think 3 or 4.
Okay.
Let it dry.
Then I'm going to choose to use my black marker to
I
make seeds. We're going to share. I know.
Why are you going first?
Because
that
I'm
means you're
going
going to finish first.
No,
probably.
I'm not done. I'm not done.
Thank the Lord.
So, okay.
She has a record still of finishing first before me, and currently I've been working on beating her. Currently, I think I've only finished first 3 times.
Uh-huh.
If I count this, if I do.
So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put some.
Actually, I think I finished first back in the day sometimes.
I'm going to go ahead and draw some little
spots
in here as seeds. Color them in, and I think I'm going to do one more mail in, then we can trade.
It's 5. 5 little seeds.
You do as many
I'm going to do 7.
that make you happy. Okay?
So
So that is done. Mail is taking her time.
Bloop. Bloop.
Now, I'm not going to lie. At this point, this is pretty cool all on itself. But I did say it is a picture frame. So at that point, we need to find
a picture.
So while we're kind of letting this dry a little bit, we're going to go ahead.
Picture?
My picture is this past week, the pool staff all met, and we went ahead and we took a group shot. So mine is of the staff. So I use that.
And mine is a photo of me and my siblings as when I was, how old?
I don't know, but you're younger. Maybe I think that's I think that's the new house. So it's maybe like 2021 or so.
First photo I think in the new house.
Maybe it could have been. So I'm gonna go ahead and
start snipping.
Yep, I'm gonna trim my picture I chose out as we're letting our glue dry, set up just a little bit. Now, if you don't want to do the picture, you just want to hang this on your fridge, then you'll skip this
right
part.
Ahead.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, we're not going to glue it yet. As I said, we're
curious.
just tacking this
Of
real
all
quick.
these photos of our family photos, why this one did you pick it?
Because it was the first one I found on my phone. I'll be honest.
Come on, there's a lot of good
I was looking for school because this is an apple, so it's supposed to be representing
why didn't you
the
go with,
beginning of the school year.
Then why didn't you
And
go
so-
with like the photo of last year's?
Because I couldn't find it. I think it's on Dad's phone.
Yeah, I could check the laptop because I have.
That's true.
Because I have my because I have the archives essentially
right.
on them, or
All
whatever.
right.
I don't even know the word for it.
No, you have the archives. That's I think that's a good one. All right, now before we glue on the picture, we're going to stop for a second and we're going to turn our picture frame over. Because before we do that, we're going to want to take our magnets and are going to want to attach them.
Now, where did my okay, here they are.
All right, so these are already self-adhesive.
So here and here?
And so where I would put them, Mayella, is I'm going to put them on the top popsicle stick, press it on either side.
Oh, I'm going to put it like this.
Oh, that is a way you could do it also. That's either way will work. Okay? Now, if they do fall off, you might want to add glue onto them later, but they are self-adhesive and hopefully, and they did hold up the picture frame when I tested it.
Self-adhesive can only be so amazing.
Okay, so now I flipped it back over now that I have my magnets, and I'm pressing them down again.
Geez.
Okay, what's wrong? Uh-oh, did yours shift? Well, that's okay.
I'm going to let you go and fix
That's fine.
that up a
All
little.
right, then the last step then we have today is
Oh,
if you are going to, oh, it's okay. It should dry clear. If you are going to use this as a picture frame like it's designed, you're going to go ahead and take some of that glue.
My gosh,
And
why
I'm
don't
gonna
we
go ahead and
just be generous.
I'm not gonna go crazy just because if I want to change my picture. So I'm just gonna
Flip our
use some
nuggets, we're
glue, spread it on my center of my apple where the picture is gonna go.
Yeah, I've had so many accidents today when it comes to glue, it's not even funny. And I just added
You
another
with
one.
glue accidents, Mail. I just
No,
don't believe
I'm
you.
recently starting to like not use nearly as much, and then the glue decided it's gonna come back at me because I stopped. And I can officially say I have added another win to my how many crafts I've beaten her in. I can add
there it
another
is.
win.
I've added my picture.
I put it on just before hers.
That's awesome.
So I
Are we gonna
won.
show?
Oh, yeah,
1,
wait.
2, 3.
Wait. Whee!
Show. And that is our craft for this year. I hope everyone
This-
enjoys it.
The only craft of this year?
Well, it's the last craft for the year.
This is the last craft of this year.
It is. I know. You got nothing to say to that.
I had a moment.
All right. So you can pick this craft kit up starting Friday at 8:30 at the Richmond Community Center. We hope you enjoy the craft, and we hope that you will tune in next year and look for any of our crazy shenanigans on air as we hopefully will come up with a new, exciting season of Crafts to Go. And from Jocelyn,
And Mayella.
have a good day, everybody.
Bye.